Welcome to Comfort Habit number 2. So a friend of mine wanted me to do a video about M.G.T.O.W.Pt1. And I haven't been able to do a lot of research on them, and I will as soon as possible. But what he wanted to talk about was the subject of how America has become more feminized and how men are doing more to raise children without women and stuff like that. So I'm doing research on that, and as soon as I find what he wants me to talk about, I will do that. But I will tell you what I learned on a video that I did watch tonight. Alright, so tonight I watched a video about men going their own way. They have a site here on YouTube. I do not know how to share the link, whatever the hell you call that stuff. But if you Google M.G.T.O.W., there's a W, my bad, there's a W right there. You will learn some interesting stuff. So we're going to talk about what I learned tonight while I researched the rest of what my friend asked me to do. Sorry about that, brother, if you're watching. I popped on it, and what you want to talk about, I couldn't really find. So like I tell everybody here, I'll give you 99.9. But what I did find was that the guy that was talking, he has an English accent, and in this specific video, he talked about selling the house, growing a garden on his apartment, and how far from survival we are, about learning how to survive without technology and stuff like that. And this video is like right down my alley, so I am going to talk about that, because as much as I hate to say this, it is 1,000% the truth. We, you, me, everyone, since the dawn of these things, these are remote controls to TVs. Since the dawn of these, we have been slaves to technology. And his video doesn't specifically go into slaves to technology, but it does go into how we need to be more into survivalist stuff, just in case when this crap no longer works, or if they're, let's say for instance, not in his words but in mine, in the fact that maybe, just maybe, the fall of technology happens. So he was talking about gardening. He was talking about how we survive with that, without being able to process technology, without being able to use technology and stuff like that. It's a pretty good video. It's like maybe 7 minutes long, and you guys should check that out. So let me take you to where I feel on this guy and how right he is. I say this all the time. I tell this to my teachers. I tell this to y'all. I am not good with tech. Let's keep that shit real. I suck at tech. I have Instagram. I have Snapchat. I have Twitter. I have Facebook. I got MySpace. I got some other ones. I honestly have not figured out how to link all that shit to my phone. I've honestly not figured out how to link all that shit to my computer. And as I told a young lady at the store today, or yesterday now, because it's after midnight. I think it's after midnight. I actually don't know what time it is. Okay, it's not after midnight. It's about to be midnight. So, legally, in 1.5 seconds, when my alarm goes off, legally, it'll be yesterday. Alright? Give it a minute. My time is a little off on that clock. But you'll hear gargles in a second. But anyway, I agree that we have not remembered the basics in life. And that's basically what I took from the video, because he was talking about how he sold his house, which I'm not really a fan. If you have a house, I would tell you to do everything you can to keep it, because it's your house. Especially if you worked hard to get the house, which I don't have. I need a house. I need my own house. I need money. I don't have either. But if I ever am blessed enough to get the right career, the right money, and to get the house I want, then I'm going to get that. Now, or two, the problem is that, when you do what he was talking about, you have to have permission to renovate and cultivate and do stuff to property that's not yours. And regardless of how down your landlord might be, the owner of the property might not want you to rearrange their shit. But if you have your own damn house, anything you want to do, you can do with it because it's your house. You feel where I'm going with that? Which is why I was against him when he said he sold his house, he's renting an apartment, and he's gonna renovate it. I have no idea what that fucking means. I think that's like a form of reconstruction. But, I'm like, let me get a house. It's mine. And I'm going to do everything I want that way. No. I'm sorry, this video has been interrupted by the old white lady who's known as my mom. Thanks for watching. I will make a second part to this.